Evening, guys. Kendra Nicole, aka the Sage of Aquarius, here with a late night tarot read. Um, I ain't even shuffled the deck. Let me cleanse it first. I just had to reset it because I just tried to do a reading and half of the deck was upside down and I really didn't like the energy. Like I was asking what was the surrounding energy, like there's some energy in the air. And that was a personal one. I just saw it. Hindsight. I honestly, oh my gosh. I'm gonna get into the reading, but really quick. So I just found out that my ascendant is Leo, and I didn't realize that there was different between my North Node and my South Node. I thought my North Node was my ascendant, but it's not. So my ascendant is Leo, my North Node is Aries, and my South Node is Libra. Yeah, which is a headache and a half because it's like hindsight energy. So although I'm a seer, I am a sage to where I hear, I smell, I taste, I see, I know, I feel. But at the same time, if I'm moving too fast or if I have too much going on, I won't be able to see it up front. It's hindsight. I see it later. And that particular reading was specifically for me. So I'm going to have to I'm first calling in the ancestors. They are always here anyhow, but I want to recognize them, giving thanks to them for their love, protection, and power at every hour. Thank you for being with us. I ask that you come in and I would like your guidance. I would like your help on delivering a message for those who are needing it at this time. Whether you are seeing this in the AM or you're seeing this at night, um, I hope that this message finds you and gives you confirmation to what you already know intuitively, all right? This is just, this is like that added support. This is that emotional support that you are seeking because you feel like an outcast or you feel like a black sheep or you feel crazy, right? It's like you know that you're not fucking crazy. You know that you're not crazy. This is that confirmation that you're not fucking crazy. And then like what's the next step? So ancestors, if you could help us to understand what this energy at this time. Help us to understand the energies at this time. I ask that my energies be shielded off and that those who are needing aid and support, emotional support at this time, that you will allow me to grasp their energies and allow the cards to speak on their behalf. Ancestors, I ask that you allow these cards to pick up on their vibrations and we come together as the collective to help each other grow and know and prepare, right? Um, so cleanse the cards. That's it. All right, here we go. Split the deck. Mm. So when I first split the deck, I had courting, and this is the first card that came out the last time, and the Mother of Baskets came out the last time, but it was in reverse. But I'm splitting the deck this time. What was the card that came out? I can't remember. But anyhow, so we got courting and we got Mother of Baskets. I have to take them. They're asking me to take them. The courting card, which is 6, is Gemini energy. It's air energy. Then we got the Mother of Baskets, which is like the Mother of Cups. It's a feminine energy of receiving, courting, something coming in, a union, an alignment is coming in. Now, whether this is a relationship or it's just you and your energy to where you're aligning with your soul, which it very well could be because of the waters of the Mother of Cups energy. And of course, we have a full moon in Cancer. We have the Sun, Venus, and Mercury in Capricorn, which is an earth sign. Hmm. But we have the full moon in Cancer coming tomorrow. So, hmm, Something fully aligns tomorrow, like you've already been experiencing, but something fully aligns tomorrow. Well, it came behind them. It's the Seven of Coins. So there's an investment in Aunt Caroline. Ooh, we 10. That's karma. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So, y'all, and then it's like these coins. Y'all see that? Those coins. So for some of y'all, whoever this is for, whoever, connects with this, um, what you've invested, you're about to receive. Aunt Caroline is the energy of the entrepreneur, aka the Capricorn energy. And what you've invested in your business or your ventures or what you're hoping to do, what you're hoping to accomplish, you're about to receive that. You're about to see another part of that that's coming in. The fullness of it is about to come in. Um, and it could be you probably been running ragged doing everything else, and it's that one thing that you thought was minute, that you thought was kind of insignificant, was that one thing that's actually going to bring this in. And surprisingly enough, that one thing that you thought was just like, ugh, it wasn't perfect. It didn't turn out how you wanted it to turn out. But it was that one thing, that one moment, that instant of something, that word, that advice. Um, it was something that you said, it was something that you did where the response that you received, it was like, I'll never do that again. That thing is the thing that's actually going to align you, and you're going to receive confirmation. You're going to receive a message. You're going to receive some type of sign that it is in alignment. And then it's like the Mother of Cups. It's that very nurturing spirit. Like it's going to speak to you. It's going to let you know that everything is all right. Like you did it. You did it right. You did it right. Don't rush. Don't overdo it. It's that soup. It's that soup during the winter season, or like when you had a cold and you don't feel like your body hurting and everything, and then your mama bring you that soup, or she bring you something to eat, or you think your wife or your girlfriend, that mothering energy that is within your environment, they do something for you, and it's like that. It's that moment where you're experiencing it and you want to cry. Some of y'all might cry, but we're gonna see what else is there. And we got the Queen of Wands popping out here. We got the Two of Coins balancing it out. Oh my goodness, be prepared because the tide is coming in. Look, there goes some more coins. The tide is coming in, sweetie. And it's a big tide. And I said that. I said that a tsunami is heading this way. Like it's going to overflow out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Ancestors, what is this energy? We got the Ten of Pentacles. Stop it, I say. Stop it. Stop it. What is this Ten of Pentacles? And this Ten of Pentacles may not necessarily be money. For me, how I see the Ten of Pentacles is you. How your energy flows is what attracts in everything that you need. Ten of Pentacles. It could be family. You're finally going to have that divine partner that sees you, that gets you, that understands you, that is on the same level as you, that is on the same mission as you. And you're like, we about to do it. See, look. Now, and it's showing that it's like they got pentacles like on their chest, their solar plexus. And then they have the children at the table, and they're showing their children how they're investing. They're showing their children what is being collected. You got family here, and look at the grandparents in the back. They've already done the work, and now they're leaving it to the children to teach the grandchildren. And everybody is just looking and they're understanding what is happening and what true wealth is. What we got here, we got the Four of Coins here. Four of Pentacles. Look at the Four of Pentacles. Now with this, that stick there, I can't remember what they called it, but what he's doing, and what is this in his head? He has two feathers in his head. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He has two feathers in his head. It looks like a butterfly. He has a golden nugget tied to his waist with 4 pentacles. Now, the feathers represent a message, and he has it on his head. It's the inner knowing. You got the butterfly, which is change, which is transformation. But then you have the golden nugget at the left side of the waist with 4 pentacles attached to that golden nugget, golden coins, 4 pentacles. It's the establishment, it's the beginnings, it's the 4 corners, right? Now, this right here, it looks like a snake, but it's actually a branch. And what happened back in the old day when they were trying to find wells, when they were trying to find water under the ground to dig, instead of wasting their time just digging everywhere, they would use branches and wave it close to the ground. And it was very ripe branches. And the branches they would levitate or gravitate towards that water, and they would move as almost as if they were snakes. This is insane. 11:11, as I say that on the clock, there had to be something about the serpent energy, um, which is wisdom, knowing what to do, knowing where to find that water, knowing where the well is. That is something specific for somebody you're looking to invest, or you feel like what you've invested is not yielding anything because it's a small investment. You don't think you're gonna get a return on that. You baby, you about to get a return. You about to get a real big ass return on this one. You invested what you could. You had them 2 coins that you invested. And that's what that 2 coins was with that guy on that cycle, the unicycle, and he's holding the 2 coins, and behind him is a goddamn tsunami. It's a tide coming in. You thought that your 2 coins that you rubbed together wasn't enough, but that's what you had. That's what you had to give. And it's going to be those 2 coins that you invested in those 2 companies, in those 2 entities that everybody said weren't doing nothing. They was, they're not the big names or nothing, but what you invested in them is about to yield something big. You don't know how you know. You just know with this right here and this right here tied to your left hip. That is that divine feminine energy right here. That's what that Queen of Cups is. The Queen of Cups, and look, she got numbers behind her. Look at that numerology. She know what time it is. She can feel it. She see the synchronicity. She understands the pattern. She understands the cycles of things. Cycles, the butterfly right here. The transformation going from caterpillar stage to butterfly in an instance, like, and it's what's crazy is that the transformation of the butterfly, the reason why it's like talked about so much is because you're going from one way of being, of crawling, having to crawl, and you're just consuming. You think that, you're not doing enough. You're not being enough. All you get to do is just like is receive, which is at this time, this winter season, you need to be receiving. You need to be eating, consume, look around and see, what needs to be moved out the way so that you can receive, right? And you're receiving. Because when it's time for your transformation into the butterfly, a completely different look, way of being comes. You got to be prepared for it. So that's what is happening at this time. That's the energies that is flowing at this time. Whoever this is for. Look, and we got the grandchildren. Now we had the grandchildren when it came out the first time was in reverse. Now you're in the flow, grandchild. And this is 17, the star energy. Sweetie, when you know who you are, when you know how you are, when you trust your intuition is never wrong, by the way. When you trust your intuition, that's when it comes in. You don't become the star after you receive. You become the star and then you receive. The star knows what to do. The star is being taught what is, what isn't. because you know the cycles, you know the patterns, you know the numbers, you know the synchronicities. You are coming into full alignment of who you are. Courting, six of energy, is the divine feminine and divine masculine energy. When it comes to aligning with your divine feminine energy, it is the receptive energy. You receive the insight, you receive the numbers, you understand what is going on, you appreciate what was taught, what was passed on to you, and you take that. You took what your family gave you, you took what the Most High, what the ancestors gave you, and you turned it into something even greater because you understood who you are. You understand. You understand. Anything else? Oh, seven of baskets. So for some, seven of baskets, which is seven cups, most of the time it's like it's hidden. You don't know exactly what's in the basket, but it's something in the basket. In here, we have lavender. It looks like bay leaves or something. Somebody is soaking in a tub full of lavender, special herbs. And you're relaxing, but you can't see what it is. You don't know which way it's coming. You don't know how much is coming. For some of y'all do know. Y'all were shown it. Y'all were shown the amount. However, you don't know how it's going to show up. You don't necessarily know what day until you get the notification. Why we got Dr. Buzzard in reverse? Now, Dr. Buzzard is the energy of the lawyer who was able to win at all costs. He was able to perform hoodoo to help people win. He's the one that balanced the scales. Dr. Buzzard, but he's in reverse. Now, in reverse doesn't mean anything bad. A lot of times when I receive the card in reverse, that means that the ancestors have come in and they've taken over. And they're the ones who are handling everything. And it's coming from somebody on the other side. It could be a grandmother, a wife, or daughter. Feminine energy on the other side in the spirit realm. And they are part of your family. They are a part of your family. They are the ones who are helping to balance the scales for you. I don't know what you're expecting. This is specifically for whomever it is for. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Get your ass back out here. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, we got Miss Robinson. This is the card of 15. This is the energy of karma. In the classic tarot, this is the devil energy. Now, this heifer here, go to church. Always the loudest shouter. Always got something to testify. Always got something to say. But don't cross her, because what she'll do is she performs witchcraft. And you see her smiling with that pamphlet. It's a funeral program. And look at her gloating. It's in reverse. So whomever tried to mess with you, tried to interfere with what your family has left you, an inheritance, they tried to break up this union. But it's a happy release. This karma is no longer attached. You have been freed. You cleared some karma out, or your ancestors have balanced the scales to where it's uncleared out. What else is there? Oh, seven of knives. Yep. Somebody was doing some magic. Somebody was conjuring up some witchcraft. Yeah, they was doing something. What were they doing? What's the seven of knives? Can we get some details on the seven of knives? Let's see. Five of sticks. Five of wands in reverse. Reverse. It's like, mm, people are talking about you. People were talking about you. They're still talking about you. And at first you were worried about it, but you're not worried about it now. And I think ooh, they were gossiping. That's what they was. They were lying on you. These people were lying on you, telling false stories about what? Let's get some more details, ancestors. For whoever this is specifically for, 7 of Sticks, you were combative. 7 of Sticks, you were combative. You were a problem. Like you didn't want to follow the program. You went against the grain. You're not a traditionalist. You were a rebel. But they tried to make it seem like you were the one who were the problem. You carry the energy of Gullah Jack. So for you, now I just read about Gullah Jack. So Gullah Jack is the individual. I think he came from Central Africa. And what he did, and so what he has the cosmograph, the Congo, Central, yeah, he's from Central Africa. He has the cosmograph from Central Africa. And this is like the crossroads. So at the crossroads is where you make the decision, right? It's where you make the decision. It's where you receive help and which way to go. So for one of y'all, for some of y'all, if this has to do with like your investments or like the little bit that you received, a lot of people didn't like what you did with that. A lot of people didn't like that you were closed off, that you didn't really want to give out the information as to what you were doing with your business, and who you are and what you had going on in your life. Um, the moves that you were making, people didn't like that. They thought, well, it wasn't that they thought, but they wanted to create this narrative that you wanted to be a problem to the system. You wanted to be a problem for the group. Like it's like you wanted to take their place. Because Gullah Jack, what he did was he gave information to Nat Turner and I forgot the other gentleman's name. They were planning revolts during slavery time, and he was hung for that. And all he did was he showed them how to channel their energy to protect them. Um, Showing them, he gave them mojo bags with amulets or specific things to help vibrate at an energy that will protect them or kind of cloak them or give them immunity towards their enemies. And it just so happened that there were two slaves who were afraid of him, who didn't understand him or didn't like him because he came from a different tribe. And they told on him and Nat Turner and the other gentleman. And they were afraid of him. They feared him. We got the Son of Sticks. We got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. So he got an extra finger. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the chameleon. And then you have a wand in your hand. And then you have, what's that? Looks like a frog and two snakes on the ground. Black and red. And it's a redhead, viper energy. Yeah, you were different ever since you were a child. This has to do with family. People didn't like how you operated. You were just so different. There was something so different about you. At the bottom of the deck, we got the tool baskets. So some of y'all are waiting for that divine partner. What's this? Father of Knives. Okay, the King of Swords. How you spoke. It's like you were always rambunctious. Hold on now. And we got Big Mama coming out in reverse. This is normally the Sun card. What's this? 21? Yeah. I think this is what? Big Mama with the key, and she got cornbread. But it's in reverse. There's a grandmother on the other side. It's your grandmama. That divine feminine, that spiritual feminine that's helping you out, it's your grandmama, sweetie. Your grandmama was the one who always understood you. Mm-hmm. She understood why you were considered troublesome. They labeled you. They've been labeling you ever since you were a child. Didn't understand what was going on with you. And then we got the garden. We got 21. We got 19, which is sun card. It's hidden. And then we got 21, which is the world card in reverse. The garden in reverse. What's going on, ancestors? Here you are, trying to live your life, trying to plant your garden. And what was left to you tried to take. Your grandma was your world. And when she left, it was it. When your grandma left, it seemed like your world ended. That's why this is in reverse. Mm. But now you're in this Nine of Swords in reverse. People want you to be in agony, but you've come to this place. It could be that thing that you did, the thing that you accepted. There's something you accepted, and it has brought peace for you. Oof, it's brought you peace. What's this? Mother of Pentacles in reverse. Who is this? It's Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Who is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, ancestors? Can we get some details? Can we get some more information on this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? You're at peace about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why? Eight of Coins. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse, like a Queen of Pentacles is the one who knows how to manage money. A person that knows how to manifest